The Torso Eater by Ankita K. Wrights 07. She emits rose fragrant, and she eats torso. They say if you happen to pass by the lake at night and see her rowing her boat, your body gets dismembered on its own, leaving only your limbs and head to be found in the morning, because she eats up the torso. That is why they call her Vakshini, the Torso Eater. No one in the village dares to near the lake after dawn. Some even avoid its sight in broad daylight, for they fear they might anger Vakshini by going near her untold abode. I was sent here by the government to improve the healthcare system and bust some myths thereof. But I would be a fool to declare the villagers' claims to be baseless, albeit I'm not credulous, and at this moment, at 1 a.m, their words are ringing like school bells in my ear, as my feet stride on the forbidden path, the lakeside. If it wasn't for the piled file work to be dealt with immediately, I would have been in my bed by now, having sweet dreams of my wife and my little girl. I miss them so much, I couldn't bring them to this village, for it was anything but a vacation trip. Anticipation rises to my gut and settles in my throat as wet moss slips beneath my shoes. The infamous lake comes into my view, but the water is still as a statue. Good for me. I pace my speed as scant moonlight adds to the desolated greenery. I need to get to my cottage in one piece. I close my eyes and start running, but my momentum weakens when my nostrils flare. A rosy fragrance, is it? Shit, this is not happening. I can clearly hear the puddling of water as I near the lake. She's here, don't look at her. I keep running as fast as I can, and then a loud thud is heard. It is my body that fell to the ground. My vision becomes foggy. My head feels heavy and I can't get up. Help, I shout, but no word comes out. It must be the fragrance. I stop breathing to thwart more of it from entering my body. My eyes register a dainty figure coming out of the water, approaching me with slow steps. Her long gray dress completely wet, and her hair set in a bun. I lose my anchor to consciousness as pain overpowers all of my dread. But I wake up. I wake up only to find myself in a bleak room, strapped on a stretcher while a few doctors surround me. I'm alive. Did someone find me before Vakshini could? I dance in my head just when I feel the touch of cold metal on my lower ribs. The scalpel, is it? I am slipping back to darkness as I hear them saying something.
Another set of good kidneys. Dispose of his torso. We don't want anyone to find out the stitches, do we?
Thank you for tuning in to this week's story, Campfire Gang. Remember to leave a like and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you are enjoying my content and would like to help support the channel, please check out my Patreon link in the description, like these honorary bards. Also, be sure to check out the author's links in the description to see more of their work, or to contact them and tell them how much you enjoyed their story. Be safe out there, friends. I look forward to meeting you again by the light of the campfire.